Here comes the last example of the day. A word problem. This type of word problem can be solved easily using the method of elimination because the sentence in this problem is parallel. What does it mean by parallel? Like, you can probably use the same concept as in any question. Mr. Chen $2,500 in two options, part at 8% per annum and the rest at 12% per annum. Two parts earn equal amounts of interest after a year. How much did he invest in each option? Like at least they don't give us fractions to work with. Usually word problems, I'll try to solve it by elimination. Because if you want to set up the problems, they are going to line up nicely. Mr. Chen invested $2,500 in two options. There are two options. Let me call them option A and option B. These two investment options altogether will cost me $2,500. Here comes equation number one. Part at 8%. What does it mean by 8%? If you want to use percentage for calculation, how would you change your percentage into? 28? 28? 0.08, yes. So let's say if you are buying a pair of shoes, and they have a 10% discount, you would then multiply the 10% discount by the price of the shoes to figure out the amount of discount. Right now, it would be the same. I will multiply the 8% by the money that I spent on the first investment. The rest of it, 12% per annum. 12%, 0.12. I will multiply this 12% by the second investment. What do they tell us after the 8% and the 12%? Equal. Is that they are equal to each other? Those two are equal. And once I have the two equations here, I can now rearrange the terms so that the A and the B will align respectively. So I have 0.08A, bring it to the other side with 0.12B equals 0. And we can eliminate one of the two variables. You want to eliminate A? Can I eliminate B?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, once again. Well, let me eliminate the first one then. We want to make these two terms having the same number in front of A. The second equation comes with 0.08. Let me times it by 0.08. Now we have, let me do it here. 0.08 times A, 0.08 times B equals 2,500 times 0.08. That's what I'll be getting on the right-hand side, 200. And the second equation remains the same. Now that we have two equations, and both equations comes with the same thing in front of A, we can now eliminate the A's using a minus. 0.08A minus 0.08A, they'll be gone. The A's will be gone. Then 0.08B minus negative 0.12B. Minus a negative, that becomes a plus. When we add them together, that's 0.2. And finally, on the right-hand side, 200 minus 0 will give us 200. So now as you divide the 0.2 to the other side, we can come up with the value for B. Or use your mental math. 0.2 is 1/3. When you multiply the 5 in the denominator to the other side, you have 200. And once you have the value for B, you can then figure out the amount of money you want to spend in A.